Hello, everyone.
So here we are on Weathertop. What the hell is that? I turn round and there's a thing.
It's a wheel skeleton.
Lurking over there. I'm going to have a look at what this is.
Some sort of...
Wheel skeleton.
I don't know. The camera doesn't like it, that's for sure.
Oh!
Throwing his feces at
Oh, it's
you.
monsters that have
fire!
spawned in behind you, because of course they have.
Fire! Fire! They're immune to arrows. They're immune to arrows.
Use your sword.
Use the fireworks.
Use the
no,
boomerang.
I think it was hitting the thing in front of it.
Do you have a boomerang? Is that a thing?
No.
Is this Australia?
Yeah.
Middle Earth, Australia?
Is this
What is it actually? It's like a frog.
Is that what
man.
orcs look like?
It looks vaguely orcish, but...
Oh no, bats!
Adorable bird.
I've been poissoned. Hello. I'm
gonna go swimming now.
Je suis de
Le poison. Le poison.
Subtitling that was one of my favourite
Okay.
things that I did in that game.
Alright,
Hey,
he's
Monk.
stuck in a wall, so... broken sword.
Broken Sword 3, Simon began mumbling in French, but it was coherent French.
More coherent than most French, I would imagine.
Oh, shots fired at France.
Yep. Take that.
What are they gonna do? Nothing.
Very little, actually.
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm not sure if...
Is that tree floating?
Which tree? That one? No, it's
No,
sticking
okay.
out of the
Okay.
thing. Ooh, I got more
Barrel
stone.
stone. Barrel
needs
stone.
braces.
Yes, thank you.
Frodo needs braces.
Barrel stone.
We, as a group, we watched that episode recently.
Yeah.
That dental plan bit goes on longer than you think it does.
Oh, it goes.
But it's still funny.
Great.
It goes and
It
goes.
just...
And goes some more.
And then it stops and then it starts again.
Yes. Yeah.
Stop throwing rocks at me, nerd. Oh, seriously, this motion blur. What's the deal?
Cover up the bad models.
Every
Cram.
time Cram appears, I think they're just dropping bricks.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say I thought that was a brick.
Like that's your distraction tool. While Ellie drops the ring.
Good job, garbage.
Jeez, Aragorn. You're sick.
I should...
You're a sick man. She didn't say that about Joel, but she was thinking it.
Very probably.
Sick, sick man.
I don't know why they kept calling her garbage, but...
No, they came around.
No, they just said good... They started saying, good job, garbage.
Garbage day. What is cram?
Cram is like a delicious... Well, kind of delicious. It's like a food...
What
'cause
is
you know what?
food?
You know what lembas bread is?
I do.
It's like the humans
Magic.
tried to make lembas bread, but they suck at it, so it's not as good.
It's the one that Sam ate all of it. But then he didn't, but everyone knows he did.
Yeah, like it's
He's
that.
guilty.
Because like cram is the one they use in The Hobbit, and it's what humans and dwarves make. And then they go to that place where the elves live, Galadrielville, Lothlorien.
Oh, I thought you meant Rivendell.
And so they give them some like delicious biscuity treats. And Gimli's like, cram! And just shoves like 5 biscuits of it into his mouth.
His
and
filthy
Legolas
face.
is like, what are you doing? You're gonna choke to death on like 5 days worth of food. You idiot. And he's like, oh, well, I thought it was cram.
On my axe. This isn't mine. Wait, he doesn't say that. Who says that?
This isn't a mine.
It sounds like
Sean
his
Bean
pee was
says
slowly
that.
winding down there.
Right?
This isn't
Yeah, like he needs to wind up again. There's not more.
Wind up, Gimli. Get him going. Talk on his beard.
I feel legitimately annoyed that I misrepresented a Discworld book in the last episode or whenever it was.
Oh yeah, you did, yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you corrected me politely, because it was the entire opposite of the thing I thought it was.
Yeah, it
But,
was. I'm sorry.
Well, no.
I try not to be pedantic.
I got the thing wrong.
That's not
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
try not
apologise.
to be. I don't succeed often
There we
at all.
go. There we go.
But I
But it's
try.
Because The Fifth Elephant is a good book.
It's a great book.
I like the answer to the locked room mystery.
That's an amazing name for a book.
It is.
My goodness.
You know what it refers to?
Fifth Element?
No.
In part.
This was
Oh.
this was before the film The Fifth Element.
Oh.
Anyway, I think. But it's because there's like the thing of the world is flat and it sits on top of the back of an elephant on top of the back of a tortoise.
No.
Okay,
I've not heard that before, but...
Well, back when people thought the world was flat, they'd be like, well, what is it on? And they're like,
okay.
well, it's on the back of an elephant, and the elephant stands on a turtle, and its turtle's all the way down. And
Right.
Discworld, because it's Discworld, that's true. And so the disc is resting on the back of 4 unbelievably gigantic elephants.
That's
Who
cool.
are all standing upon the great Artuin, the star turtle, who just swims through space.
Okay, so what is the fifth elephant?
So, fifth elephant is that in legend there used to be 5 elephants standing on the back of the world, standing on the back of the tortoise that supports the world, but one of them fell off, and because gravity in space, it basically falls in a big circle and lands on the disc, whereupon it becomes the
the Scourge of Man.
No, it crashes like a giant comet, but because it's a huge elephant, and because, like, stuff is big, it's not made of, like, bones and stuff. It's made of, like, its bones are made of steel, and its nerves are made of gold. So all of the valuable metals and stuff that were in this elephant are now buried. So when people go mining, that's what they're looking for.
Oh, okay.
Also buried is a great deal of the elephant's fat. So they dig down for fat, and that's where like all of their tallow comes from.
Yeah.
Because
So everything...
fantasy book.
Most of the resources come from this dead
Like-
elephant?
A lot of resources come from this dead elephant. Not all resources, obviously, because the things have to exist in order for them to know that the elephant's made of them, I guess.
It's one of those things trying to
Yes.
apply like real life knowledge and
Yeah.
logic to here's a fantasy
they,
mythos.
They also
Yeah,
have treacle mines because say when you bury wood, it's it sinks down, it gets turned into coal. So if you bury a big field of sugarcane, it's like melts down and gets concentrated and becomes treacle.
It
So
gets
they have-
everywhere.
Yeah.
Not like you. Everything
Everything's
soft.
And
golden syrup.
that I recall, the book The Fifth Elephant is there is some sort of diplomatic meeting going on in the dwarf
Yeah, they've
hometown.
basically the old king's dead. They're electing a new king, and so they have Ankh-Morpork has to send basically a diplomat for the coronation, and to also ensure that they get a good deal on any future like fat mining.
There's also like a side plot about werewolves attacking and
Yeah.
Alright, just gloss over that then.
Well, no, because basically the election of the new king has like a lot of political implications for the whole area, because it kind of determines what political
Sure.
stance the dwarves are going to take.
Sure.
Which affects above ground matters, and where the dwarf king lives is a place called Uberwald, which, if you know German and Latin, you'll recognise as Transylvania. So it's basically like,
Straight up. It's Transylvania.
well, no, it's like storybook Transylvania. So like creepy, basically every Hammer horror film.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what
I don't mean like real Transylvania, because it is a real place.
said in that really weird accent. Like it's
Transylvania.
there, that one.
Yeah. So
Pennsylvania.
So the stuff above ground is basically run by werewolves and vampires. Stuff below ground is run by dwarves. Trolls are slaves and humans are food.
Very historically inaccurate, I must say.
Yeah, I mean the troll liberation happened like decades ago.
Where? Yeah.
They should learn their
It's
history.
as bad as that airplane that was in Troy.
That's clearly a dragon. What are you talking about?
British Airways? Yes, the name of the dragon.
Yeah, it's like Parthenax.
Parthenax Airways.
Ah, British Airways. My old friend. Why are you getting killed by the Dragonborn?
Delayed flights. Oh, that's
But
topical.
not only is it kind of political, the book touches on like philosophical things as well. Like one of the plot elements is basically discussing Theseus's ship.
Was that Fifth Elephant?
Yes, there's one of the dwarves says that this is my family's axe.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes I replace the blade, sometimes I replace the handle.
Trigger's broom.
This is my family's axe. And that's really clever.
Yeah.
And it ties into the
There
solution to the mystery.
So I didn't read any of the books, but I saw the Hogfather film and I didn't like it.
No, Hogfather film was a terrible adaptation.
And it was one of those things where I thought, oh, I've heard such good things about Terry
the
Pratchett. I'll
books-
watch this
The
film.
book is great. It's just the...
I'm sure it is.
It's like the film is incompetently adapted. It's kind of astonishing. It's...
Would this be one of those instances where you need a sword, or are we
No,
okay
it
just
was-
wailing
No,
on it?
he's getting slowly down. Okay, I'll try a sword.
Just keep zoning.
Lame.
I'll use one of these barrel stones. Hang on.
Use those iframes.
What does that do?
I think it gives me good damage.
Oh,
Whoa.
goodness, yes. It's Goza. Look at it.
It's basically honeycomb.
Gold pine resin over here.
So he just snorts a rock.
if you squint, it is Dark Souls, alright? That's my justification for saying that.
What a dramatic death scene!
Wow.
Look at this climactic
Goodness.
Come on,
end.
fall over. Fall over.
I think it might have glitched a little bit.
Is he saying something? Have you not put the subtitles on?
We've looked for subtitles. There are no
Is he saying
subtitles.
something?
I don't
hear anything.
Hang on.
Okay, well, you know what I think's happened?
What do you think's happened?
I
the
think
game
we got a
crashed?
bit of a soft crash here.
Oh, what an image to crash on as well.
Well, we'll see you later, folks.
We will be
Back in a second.
Right back.
And we're back, sort of.
Hello, it's round 2.
Welcome back.
Did I put in the Street Fighter Third Strike thing again? Probably.
Killing a troll now.
This looks like Street Fighter to me.
That's not the one I was thinking of, but we might do that as well.
Would you consider this a boss?
It's
Fought a boss in this
supposed to
game?
be a boss.
It's a bigger enemy than one might expect. Wait a second. If you go down that pathway there, are we not actually supposed to kill it?
Fire arrows.
Okay,
this is
that's
where,
the bonfire in
this
our
is where
life.
Frodo was.
Frodo!
Cannot rest with bonfire enemies nearby. Amazing chest ahead.
Gotta kill the gaping dragon first.
You see, because my thought
There he
was, maybe we have to do some sort of cinematic kill and, like, kick him off the edge like Tarkus would have done. But, no, I think the game just broke.
It went into a cutscene.
Oh,
which was
hello,
weird.
hobbits.
What are they
What
are they doing?
They're cowding out.
I wouldn't be surprised if you turn around and they were T-posing.
I thought that
Oh,
was
why?
it, then I forgot we had a first-person mode.
Alright, hang on.
So yeah,
Charge up. Oh, wait, no.
for the group chat, I was looking up Big Band Guile's theme, because it's one of your favorites. And, it actually linked me to insane stunt combos from Big Band in Skullgirls. Because one of his specials is to pull out a
There we
trumpet.
go. Right in the dick.
There we go!
Died this time.
Quest
Yay.
log updated.
One of his specials is to pull out a trumpet, and people have worked out the button combinations to, like, play Guile's
Play a
theme
thing.
in Skullgirls.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they've done, like, you can look up playlists of just big band mirror matches where they just say we're not going to fight. Now we're playing Nyan Cat.
Just gonna play a concert.
Oh, here we go. So this is from the books. Is that he finds some random scratches on a stone and is like, clearly Gandalf was here. Look, he put his name. It's these scratches.
Gandalf was here.
And the number 3. What does 3 mean? I don't know.
from
3 days ago, October
From
the
that
3rd.
day, Gandalf was king of the Rotten Trolls.
I rewatched an episode of that the other day, and I now know what the national anthem is. And there's like a lyric, and it's like, "And we're terribly modest as well." Oh, good stuff.
Yeah, because doesn't it then go on to say like we're fantastic and handsome and brave and wonderful?
Yep. Roots and berries, humph.
Oh my!
Blah.
Oh, he's a vampire now.
What about second breakfast?
Blah.
And 11sies.
Sam with his elf
11sies.
fetish.
Incidentally, a kids'
Well-
TV show we have forgotten to mention.
Oh,
The frame rate though.
Cinematic.
Budget's happening.
Don't put on the ring, you idiot.
Oh,
That is literally what they are here for, though.
what's gonna happen?
Frodo, you twerp.
Oh, he's so slow. There we go. Eat it.
Whoa.
It's the White Walkers again.
Oh no.
Stab.
I could do it. I
funny.
could do it on my own.
Yeah, you don't need your toes. You're a zombie. Now we're going to the rescue. If we ever do play Two Towers...
Is this scene in Two Towers? I thought that was it.
This isn't Two Towers.
Yeah,
this
this
the
is
tutorial.
the first thing you do in Two Towers.
Sorry, I thought you meant Third Age.
No.
Hey, you start with, like, having lost a bit of health here.
No.
Why do I have 2 health bars? What garbage is this? Is one of them Frodo?
Is the second one is Purity? If it's
No, I'm...
oh wait no that's
The green one?
What happened?
Where is the pale? Where's the Night King? Night King? There's just us, Frodo.
Nightmare. I don't know.
What a boss fight!
What a cutscene boss fight.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Wonder
Is
if
this
Glorf-
now an escort mission?
I don't remember if Glorfindel appears.
What the hell is a Gorfindel?
Glorfindel, you know how like
Glorfindel.
Arwen shows up in the film and she's like, "Ooh,
I'm
Arwen."
Liv Tyler.
Yeah,
Oh,
in,
my dad's a
in the
freak
book,
monster.
it's a dude called Glorfindel, and Aragorn's like, "Hey, it's Glorfindel, the hero."
and
And
everyone's thinking,
Glorfindel's
who?
like, "Yes, it is I, Glorfindel." And when they're like having the Council of Elrond to decide who gets to go with the ring, Elrond's like, "I should send Glorfindel. He's cool." And then the hobbits turn up, and he's like, "Cool, that's just as good.
Let's get these midgets
That'll
to do
do."
it. Let's get these
I was
kind
sort of
child
trying to tie
children.
him into like Marie from Persona, like, who was always there.
Yep.
He was always in the background. He's Skullface. Glorfindel was Skullface. He
Well,
was there all along.
from
in
what
the
I have
background.
just now seen, we need to get Athelas.
Oh, that's insensitive, Aragorn.
We have like 100 million of them.
You can't tell a guy to take heart when he doesn't have. He got stabbed in the heart just now.
Take heart, Frodo.
Because you don't
You're
have
gonna,
one.
You're gonna die.
Oh, hey!
you
This was
nerd.
in the attract mode. Are you hype? I'm hype.
In the what now?
The attract mode.
What's a track
You,
mode?
you know when you leave it on the front title screen for a bit?
Oh, you mean
Oh,
the demo?
right. Yeah.
I know of it as like an attract mode, as in this is what makes you want to play the game when you're in an arcade.
Oh.
Showing your age there, Andy. Showing your age.
I don't think this game was in an arcade.
I'm barely older than you are.
I know, but still.
Stab.
So yes, finishing this conversation, we've been talking a lot about kids' TV shows in this series because they're amazing.
Not all of them.
What do you like in terms of kids' TV?
And
Simon?
now, modern kids' TV?
Well, no, just like from your
God.
now or from your
I
childhood.
used to watch, my main thing was X-Men.
That's a
90s
pretty
show.
good one.
Da-
That title theme, though.
Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Recess.
Recess was pretty good.
Recess is great. Hey Arnold.
Hey, look! References!
Oh.
It's these guys. The guys from The Hobbit.
Oh yeah, is that where they should be?
Well, I don't know. Because they're also in the film. Like when Frodo's been stabbed and you look in the background and there's, hey look, it's 3 stone trolls.
Yeah.
References.
If only they'd
Pius
looked at
needs
that
braces.
and not made those films.
I like the Hobbit films. They suck a little bit, but I like them.
Second one was alright.
The third one had some pretty cool scenes, but they apparently the whole romance was added in post production.
Edited it together to make it look like they were romantically involved. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, well, that's what I hear.
Okay.
Or they just filmed a couple of extra scenes at last minute of gazing wistfully at each other. With soft focus camera.
Creepy sex.
Even at the time, I found that bit to be kind of.
Oh, come on!
Well, that was in the second
Who is it?
film as well.
Who's this rider?
And was horribly out of place.
Who is it?
It's Glorfindel. It's melon. Something about a melon.
It's Dr. Cassandra.
Glorfindel!
Yeah!
The hero!
Get high for the. Oh, he looks cool actually.
He looks like he's straight out of WoW.
Oh, you ruined it.
He's gonna give me some quests.
Stop talking to the floor, Frodo.
I'm shy. He's a big man. Big handsome man. Also, what are you doing here?
Frodo's screwed up.
Look at my kind of ambivalent horse.
How would you expect a horse to be kind of into it? You can only really do that if you've got the hi-ho silver thing, and that requires being on the horse.
It could have looked up at least. It could have moved.
Dramatic.
I suppose.
There's the budget again coming in.
We've seen a lot of the budget within the last 20 minutes.
So was Liv Tyler just not in this bit of the books?
Yeah, no, she's not. Basically, the first time we see her is when.
I'm the winner.
They see
Frodo.
You didn't win.
They
You
see her
didn't
in Rivendell. It's they did that a lot.
Oh,
Magic.
now you look stupid.
Yeah. That happens a couple of times in the books, in the films, where they were just going to chuck Arwen in another scene, because it's she doesn't have a lot to do. Just put her in...
It's a good scene.
They filmed a ton of stuff of her at Helm's Deep. They were going to have Arwen show up at Helm's Deep.
Putting everyone to sleep.
Horse exposed for fraud.
I'm afraid I don't care about this.
She gets...